Hey y'all, welcome back to Rolla Reacts. I'm Rolla, or Logan. Sorry it's been a minute since there's been a new video on the channel. I've been at a new job the last month. It was kind of a surprise that I had to switch jobs, so there's been a lot of on-the-job learning over the last month, and I finally have my final evaluation tomorrow. Have the day off today, so I figured I'd get a recording in while I actually have the chance, and I'm hoping to get to all of the recommendations soon. I have them written down. There's a few I'm really excited about. Like, what was the Deftones was a recommendation I got the other day, and that's one that I've seen all over, but I have not heard anything from. There's been a few really good recommendations that are going to be on the list soon. But since I haven't had a ton of time to record lately, I kind of just want to get all of the Radiohead discography that I haven't listened to out of the way, because I am tired of avoiding albums and songs from Radiohead, because I want them recorded. I want the reactions. Like, I love that I can do this and record my reactions to these now, but I am really tired of dodging songs and dodging whole albums, especially like the last few weeks. I've been relentlessly listening to other people's reactions, mainly Kid A reactions and Hail to the Thief reactions. I've been really enjoying those ones, but I think I need to, I don't know, I'm thinking, someone asked also the other day, Christopher, shout out Christopher, asked which albums I have and have not heard yet, so that's why I'm kind of looking here right now. Like, I mean, this is showing a lot more than just the albums, but I have not fully listened to Pablo Honey, but I've definitely heard some songs. I have not fully listened to the Bends, but I feel like I've probably heard like 70% of the Bends. But to be fair, if I actually sat down and listened to it as an album, I would probably get a much better feel for even the songs I do know. OK Computer, I know super well. It's probably, I mean, the next few I know super well now. OK Computer, Kid A, which I've already said is my favorite. In Rainbows, Hail to the Thief I did on the channel. King of Limbs is another one. Like, I know Lotus Flower really well. I really like Lotus Flower. It's honestly probably one of my favorite Radiohead songs. But I don't think I know a single other song off this album. And this is probably the one I should be doing today, because I know it's part of the main line of albums. And sorry, Moon-Shaped Pool is another one that I really, really enjoy. I know that one super well already. Yeah, I probably should be doing King of Limbs, but I think I'm going to save that for the next Radiohead one. Because the other one, like, the two that I really still want to listen to are Amnesiac and In Rainbows Disc 2. Those two I desperately want to listen to, but I think I'm going to do Amnesiac today. I'll do King of Limbs for my next recording, and then I'll do Disc 2 and Rainbows after. Then I'll probably do the King of Limbs from the Basement video. And then I can just finally say, like, I've done all the main stuff. I'll get to Tom's other projects later, and I think there's a few other projects that have branched off of Radiohead, so I'll check those out later. But I want to get through these ones and then get to the recommendations that everyone have been giving me, because there's been some great ones that I really do want to check out. And I should be able to get back to slightly more regular recordings now that I'm done my month of training. My schedule opens up a little bit more, so I'm hoping to have time to try to do one a week, or like, I don't know. That's the goal, but don't hold me to it yet. I still have to get in the groove of my new job and figure out how my schedule is actually going to feel. Anyways, yeah, I think today we do Amnesiac, however you would say it. There's a few songs I have heard from it already. You can see I've got Knives Out saved, and I've got Hunting Bears saved. I recognize these two titles, Pyramid Song and Packed Like Sardines in a Crushed Tin Box, but I don't know if I've heard them. But yeah, honestly, even just the ones I have heard, I think I only really know Knives Out well out of the two of them, and they'll probably feel completely different in the flow of an album. This one's 11 songs, just shy of 44 minutes. If I understand correctly, this is kind of like a B-sides or a disc 2 for Kid A, but not directly, obviously, or else they would have just called it that. But I know there's the Kid Amnesia one later. This might have to be added to the list at another point, but that's far, far down the road. For now, we're going to do Amnesiac. I'm just going to go top up my water, and I think I'll be ready to go. All right.
Told me to kneel down and pray for
I didn't realize I was playing music. Love a little bit of Lauren.
Circumstance, I knew his life.
I don't know what I'm doing. I'm here to listen to a damn album. Fucking ridiculous. Fucking ridiculous. As I'm paused on Kanye. And it's Jesus, which definitely took some inspiration from Kid. I can't imagine a world where Kanye is not a Radiohead fan. Alright, so yeah, the first song we have is one that I said I recognize the title, Packed Like Sardines in a Crushed Tin Box. I've definitely heard that before, like the title. I don't think I've heard the song. I feel like I've just read that in people's like Reddit posts and forums talking about Radiohead. Alright, yeah, let's get into the first song, Packed Like Sardines. This is fun. It sounds like I can't remember the dude's name, but there's a Japanese guy that I used to listen to when I got my nice headphones. It was a headphone test song, and I went down a rabbit hole with it. And he makes noises out of stuff that, like, to me sounds like ping pong balls and... yeah, I don't know, it just makes really unique music, and that sounded like that. It sounded like pots and pans. Then we come in smooth over top. As your love flashed before your eyes, you realize. I really like I want to call them like industrial sounds in the back. I do think I've heard this once or twice. It might have just shuffled while I was driving and didn't have a chance to skip. But it sounds a lot different in headphones. This is a cool little digital breakdown. There's so few sounds I recognize right now. Like, the percussion is so crazy. I can't explain what I'm feeling, but I guess this brings me right to where I thought Amnesiac would bring me. That was cool. Again, I don't have exact words for what that feeling was right now, but it was kind of, I mean, in Radiohead fashion, it was eerie, it was dissonant, that one was much more industrial than I feel like I've heard before. Like, that could have been like a warehouse rave opener song. Maybe that's exactly what we're getting into. 2001 UK rock band, there's definitely, I mean, Radiohead too. Like, that's not just any rock band. They definitely dip into some industrial influence, and I mean, exactly what I said, like warehouse raves and warehouse concerts. I feel like, not that I was there for it, but I feel like that's a big part of the UK underground music and dance culture. I don't know. I feel like it just fits right in there. That was a great intro to the album. Yeah. I don't know. Not much else to say right now, but I'm excited to see where the album takes me from here. Next, we have what looks to be the most played song on the album by a decent margin, and it's called Pyramid Song. I do see music video. I mean, I guess I can just watch it right in here. I've never actually done this with Spotify, but let's check it out. Oh. I've 100% heard this chord progression or whatever you call it. I don't know if I've heard the song. I might have heard it in a TikTok or something. So this looks blurry as hell. Is it supposed to look like this? I have heard this song.
Black-eyed angel swam with me. A moon full of stars and astral cars, and all the figures I used to see.
The video looks cool. I honestly... Sorry. I will check out the video later. So I do like... I mean, Radiohead has some very interesting music videos. I haven't watched many, but the ones I've watched have been strange, to say the least. I also watched Tom York's thing on Netflix that was just a few songs on his own. I can't think of what it's called right now, and that's really bugging me. But I like their vision for videos. It's really cool. But I think this takes away from my listen right now for the album, so I'm going to go back to lyrics. Oh. Okay, this one doesn't have lyrics. And just leave it here then. I want to just take in the music for now. There we go.
There was nothing to fear, nothing to die.
I swear there's no balance between, like, I don't want to talk over all the good music, especially when it sounds like this, but I don't want to pause too much either. So I'm just going to have to play it by ear, depending on how the song's going and each other song's going. But I wanted to actually take a second to say, yeah, I definitely have heard this one. It sounds like it might have been in a movie at some point, especially the chords at the start, because I feel like I know those from before I even would have heard this song. I feel like I've heard them somewhere. But the song itself, I have for sure heard. I have not taken it in. That's why even with the video up, I just wanted to get that out of there and take it in a little more. I'm going to bring it back a bit because I was distracted there. And I'm really liking the sound of this one so far. It's just peaceful in, again, kind of a, like, not a happy piece. It's like an empty piece. Emotionless piece. maybe a little on the sad side. Especially I jumped into the river, like, I don't know. I'm not fully taking it in yet. So yeah, I'm going to bring it back, keep going, but I'm enjoying it so far.
All my past and future.
I like the way he's like drawing out words I wouldn't expect. Just messing with the
There was nothing to
I don't know.
fear, nothing to die.
Really nice intro for the drums. It adds so much to the song. And they sound like, drums are always raw, but they sound very raw. Crazy, like, phasery noises over here. Such a nice outro. Just let the song breathe for a bit. Oh, this is awesome. I get so nervous before I listen to new Radiohead every time. And instantly, I mean, we're 2 songs in and I'm like, how the fuck did I let myself even wait till this point? Like, I love everything I hear from them. I just, over here, I have Genius open. I just wanted to see if there was anything notable about, like, just about that song, because it's clearly a big one. 111 million plays. It looks a little too complicated for me. I like that. Another far-fetched Radiohead over-analysis. The song does in fact use 4/4. I mean, it didn't feel like it was using an odd signature to me, so that's why I was surprised to see that. But I guess, yeah, remarkably unusual rhythm. And that would be part of what I was saying about how he was drawing out some of the words, but also the weird bounce from the percussion. Just, it was an odd rhythm, but it didn't feel like anything that needs a crazy over-analysis. But it's Radiohead, and Radiohead has amazing fans that will go to those lengths. I mean, hell, I still am, but a massive Childish Gambino fan during the Because the Internet era, and I've never bought into anything so hard. It's fun to be a fan of someone that is interesting and has real substance to some of the work they're making and the art they're making. So I get it. I also wonder if there's any inspiration to Frank Ocean for Pyramids, just because I know that song has a lot of hidden meaning and hidden stuff happening. Like, I can't remember the exact time, but it's a perfect... The transition in the middle of this to the second half of the song is perfectly halfway from the start of the album to the end of the album or something like that. It's just weird, like playing with music theory, playing with album layout and track listing, making it an actual art form more than just music, more than just a song or an album. It's all of my favorite artists make art, not just music. That's why I love Radiohead. That's why I love Frank Ocean, Childish Gambino. Hell, JPEG Mafia is amazing, makes amazing art, even if it's crazy music at times. It's just... Don't get me wrong, I love some basic-ass music too, but I love art. Anyways, let's get back to... next we have Pulk, Pull, Revolving Doors. Pulk, Pull, Revolving Doors. I don't even understand what that word is. Pulk, Pull, Revolving Doors. Alright, let's hit it. Did that transition a bit? Sounds like... Whoa. Not what I was expecting. I was gonna say it sounded like some broken, like, dial-up or hold music. It's spooky though.
Those in the rudder of big ships. And there are revolving doors. There are doors that open by themselves. There are sliding doors, and there are secret doors.
To be real, I don't really understand this one on first listen, but it doesn't mean I don't like it in the flow of the album. I'm okay with weird ways to fill space. And I do just like, again, it goes with the art thing. I like weird sounding music that pulls sound from unconventional places.
And doors let down. There are doors that let you in and out, but never open. But there are trapdoors.
Spooky as hell.
That you can't come back from.
Still got a minute and a half. I hope it does switch up. one's going for, like, this is all the way to intelligent dance music. Pardon me. Like, they've always kind of towed that line, especially on Kid A, a little bit on Hail to the Thief. But this is IDM. Really creepy IDM. I guess technically everything they do is prog rock, because they are the ones being progressive in rock, so every sound they bring in inherently becomes prog rock, or alt rock, or whatever you'd call Radiohead. I feel like they go by a few wide-spanning genres and then much more particular ones, but that song, as well as many others, but that song was fully... that felt like IDM, industrial, crossover. Like, I wish I knew more genres in that range, but it's definitely a cross between those. It's something I want to... I don't know, I enjoy the sound of it, and I'm someone, like, I can find rhythms and beats in the wildest sounds that, like, I know when I'm driving with my girlfriend, she'll be, like, she won't understand what the fuck we're even listening to when I play some of my music, and I'm just bopping my head to it, like, feeling the groove. That I feel like if you listen to Radiohead, you understand that, because there are a lot of songs that fit that vibe. But this is one I enjoyed my time. It's not one I think I'll go back to anytime soon. It's a weird one. But I also want to learn to appreciate that kind of music a lot more. Like, even I have mentioned Boards of Canada before in other videos, and oh god, what's the really famous dude? I can't think of his name. Like, the face of IDM. Aphex Twin. Oh. Yeah, I want to check more of that out, because I feel like I only know, like, a few songs in that vein of music. But I like everything I've heard. At least if it's not something I actively like, it's something that, like, piques my interest and makes my ear want to dive further in. So that's another thing, another genre that if you guys have recommendations for, please lay them out, because I don't know much about the genre. I know there's a new Boards of Canada album. That's also one that I was thinking of checking out, but I feel like it would probably be worth going back first to the one that has Roy G. Biv on it. That's my favorite song. But yeah, again, Pulk Pull Revolving Doors, weird ass song, cool for the album, but probably won't be going back to it. Next we have You and Whose Army. It started playing. I'm just going to wind it back a bit there. Actually, I'll check for transition again. But yeah, You and Whose Army is up next. Such a transition. Not song to song, but just the sound to this sound. Stark contrast.
Come on, you and his army, you and your cronies. Come on, come on.
This one sounds very Beatles to me.
Come on if you think you can take us on. You can take us
on. The guitar is beautiful. just about to say it's so much slower than I expected. Great time for it to pick up. That one got a lot more Western when it picked up. Not just because of the We Ride Tonight Ghost Horses, but the... oh my god. Pardon me. Oh my god. No, yeah, not just because of the lyrics, but the instrumentation changed from... It still sounded a little Beatlesy, but it was so, like, somber Beatles for the first half, and then that went straight to, like, I feel like that would be playing in Red Dead as I'm running through a town. Like, that was a cool switch up. I really liked the instrumentation on the pickup in the middle. What do we have next? Next is I Might Be Wrong. Let's let this last 3 seconds play out into I Might Be Wrong. This sounds fun. Again, kind of Western sounding. Not what I'd expect from UK rock artists. But I never know what to expect with them. Oh. Just completely pulled something from here. Okay. Oh yeah. Cool effects on the voice. Really cool muted guitar over here. Yeah, this is different. I've definitely not heard it. That synth in the back is fucking awesome. And a crazy bass line. How do we go Western to funk like that? Just riff on a bass guitar like this. Slap it to bass. They are the masters at using guitars in the most ways possible. don't know drums well enough to know what that, like, there. Is it a snare? Or like a closed cymbal? I don't know. But I like it. Another fun build. Love that. Oh, that is beautiful. I feel like I've heard that guitar before. Oh my god. This is my favorite so far. And this last minute has been like perfect. It's been a weird album. Nothing's been bad, but it's just very, like, I don't know, we're bouncing between sounds I guess I just wasn't expecting, knowing that this was kind of the Kid A recording sessions and timeline-wise. I thought we'd be far deeper into the synth sounds and crazy, just alternative noise sounds. We definitely have been there, but I wasn't expecting the Western sounds on both this one and the last one. And my god, that last, like, the transition to the end and then that last minute or so, it was giving me like shivers. That was really nice. And next up we have Knives Out, which again is the one that I think I know the best off this album of the 2, 3-ish that I know. But I can't remember how it sounds right now, so I'm just going to let it play in and I will recognize it immediately, but I can't think of it right now. Yep. I still don't know it super well, though. Like, I don't know the lyrics well, I just know the sound.
I want you to know it's not coming back.
This is another one, I don't mean this as a bad thing. I feel like it could be in the Twilight series. As cheesy as they were, I think the soundtracks were great.
I'm not coming back. So knives out, catch the mouse, dull it down, shove it in your mouth.
Such good live instrumentation. Of course, they're a rock band, but they're better than nearly everyone at it. I also love how much Tom's voice is. It's the vocals, it's the lyrics, but it's also one of the most powerful instruments that the band has. And they know it.
Squash
I also I don't know this one even as well as I thought I did. Oh. Those are like, they're not Heaven's Gates guitars, but like halfway up the stairs. You get a little water break, little music break. This is the ascent. The plucky higher notes are so nice. It's just the multiple guitars. It's such a unique way to like mix different sounds together. Like open strung acoustic back there now. It's not acoustic. Yeah, I didn't know it as well as I thought I did, but that's fine. It was still a great listen. And again, those ascending chords or ascending guitars, the two different ones together with the pluckier high chords, that just does something for me every time. I love the way they mix guitars. I know plenty of bands have multiple guitars, but I don't think any band I've heard mixes different guitar sounds as flawlessly as Radiohead. And they'll hop on in completely different tempos or rhythms, and they're pulling notes from different places, but it makes it, like that one there sounded shimmery. Like those high notes were, to me, it's just like little diamonds popping. Just, it's fucking weird. I see music where I feel, I never know how to explain this, but like the sound of a full song, not just one instrument, not just lyrics, not just, I don't know, any single part. The sound of full songs, if they're done well by, again, how we were talking about earlier, like artists, they paint such vivid imagery in my mind. And I don't know, I know I'm not the only one, but I know it's weird the way I process music and sounds, because there's so many things I hear as like, I hear in a way that I feel it, or I don't know, I sound crazy as hell. I think, like, I was trying to think of a good example, but my girlfriend will point out or mention a sound in a song, like even a regular like pop song or an R&B song or whatever. She'll point out a sound that I haven't noticed yet because I listen to the full image. Unintentionally, it's just how I absorb music. But she'll point it out and I'll be like, oh, like the squirrely thing, or like the bubbles down there. And it's always some sort of like physical descriptor and a position where it's in, and she'll go along with it. She understands what I'm saying because she gets me, but I know she doesn't hear music that way, and it's a weird one. But yeah, so anyways, I hear music in a very weird way sometimes, and that was just a beautiful like image in my mind, especially those specific like shimmery chords that I was talking about near the end. I love the way music can paint pictures for me. That's why I'm such a fan of reaction videos, because I get to see how other people process music that I process in my unique way. It's also why I'm excited and want to keep recording reactions, because hell, you can see I barely know how to talk about how I hear music and listen to music, and I want to improve at that, but also it's fun for me to be able to look back on, because once I get used to the sounds on albums like this, it's hard to, I still see images and I still hear music that way, but it's hard to go back to that initial shock value or the initial surprise. And It's weird. Like, you can get so used to weird and ambient noises, and I don't know. I'm really happy that I get to capture this and share it with people. And thank you for watching. I can't help but say that every time, but it's amazing to me that anyone is watching what I'm putting out right now, and it means the world to me because I've wanted to do this forever, and I'm so happy I am doing it. So it's simple, but thank you. Now, I'm guessing this is going to be an alternative version, alt version of Morning Bell. Makes the most sense. Least plays on the album. It's kind of surprising. I thought it would be this one, the Pulk Pull. But yeah, let's get into this version of Morning Bell, and I just kind of want to look up like a little more about this album. I'll pull it into view if it's worth it, but yeah, since I kind of know this song well, it's a good time to be distracted. Slower than the original, I think. Definitely more. There's like more hopeful. It almost sounds like a child's keyboard or a child's like mini piano with like, I don't know, upbeat chords. Right there, it's like a child's piano, or is it a little xylophone? But then it's also so much more haunting with these chords. Sounds like an organ, a synth organ. I mean, I've heard it so many times I forget the lyrics are literally cut the kids in half. This is interesting. I just queued up the original. Oh, that's really nice. Some sort of organ, definitely synthesized. Then there's the little childish keys. I know there's a lot of sounds in here that are not in the original, I want to hear it back. It has a completely different feel to it though. And that's like a phone just sitting on dial tone at the end. This one feels like immediately way more full. I understand why this is the version they went with on Kid A. The percussion does a lot. I thought the other version was more haunting. I forgot how crazy the end of this is. Okay. I'll leave it there, but That's weird. Yeah, they're both really haunting in different ways. I think I definitely, at least from one listen, I prefer the Kid A version, but I will listen to this Amnesiac version more times for sure, because it's got plenty of different parts and different sounds to offer than the original. Next up we have Dollars and Cents. I am going to go back and just let it play through again. Different sound again. This sounds like this one's leading up to Hunting Bears or whatever it's called. Ooh. That big swing on the strings. I will say, unfortunately, I think I had my hopes a little high for what is potentially, or what is basically a B-side album. That was a cool little rhythm. Yeah, I feel like I might have had my hopes a little high, but every song has still been good on its own. It's just the whole album as a piece doesn't feel as cohesive as the main albums I've listened to have. Still is really good though. It has a good groove to it right now. Open it up. Open it up for a second, but we're back down to low energy here. I do like that cymbal, just keeping time. The bass line's nice too. It's just very calm right now. Sometimes the way Tom leads into lines sounds like it's almost going to be in reverse for a second. Nice. They know when to add things to give it some different feel. Cool little, I don't know, almost like a rappy way to finish it. We are the dollars and cents. Very cool. A little slow for me at parts, just considering the runtime of this song. It's almost 5 minutes. But definitely had highlights to it. There was a fun end. I'm glad it finished strong. It also started strong. It just had some lulls throughout. And I believe next up is Hunting Bears, so I'm just going to let it play through. Oh. Come on, Spotify. Or is it literally just... I can't remember. Is it just the guitars? I love hearing that, like the moving over the strings on electrics. And that resonance. It's a weird one, but I would love to hear them incorporate a bagpipe somewhere. It's kind of, the resonance just gave me like bagpipe vibes, even though it's definitely not. But I'd love to hear that mixed in somewhere. But again, this is one, like, there's not really much going on, but it's a good solid 2 minutes. Like, I'm happy to listen to this every time I listen to this album. I listen to this one on its own and will be a lot more now. It's a good ass song, even if it's simple. I've said this before, nothing Radiohead does is actually simple, but they're so masterful they present this as simple. Let's keep it going right in. Like Spinning Plates, which I've definitely heard of. I'd love to know how they make that sound. I think I'm gonna like this one. Can't tell if it's speeding up or if it's just a weird rhythm or tempo. Makes it feel very uneasy though. Very slow build. Such mild changes. Very strange lyrically. Gives me like I Am the Walrus vibes. Honestly, very strange musically and lyrically. I don't know how I feel about this one. It's not important right now, but I just remembered Tom York's Netflix thing. I believe it was called Anima. It's been bugging me the whole time. Alright. I think we only have one left, yeah. That's like, I don't know what to expect from the last one yet. It could change how the album closes, but as of right now, it's just a very weird, I don't know, there's not a ton of flow from start to finish through the album. But individually, each song is, they're all good. They all have very good things about them, and they are uniquely themselves. There's a lot of great sounds, but I don't think a lot of these I will be coming back to on their own. They'll probably be songs that I hear just if I listen to this as a full piece. There's definitely some, like I think over half I will be adding to my regular playlist, but like that one won't be in a playlist. Hunting Bears will. Dollar and Cents will. I don't know, like Morning but I'm not going to go through all of them, but yeah, there's definitely just, it's got some ups and downs for me. I'm not leaving this one like I am with almost every other Radiohead project, like, fuck yeah, I can't wait to go straight to the car and play this through again. But the songs I want to hear again, I already do. I want to rip them right back, like, I don't know. I think I had my hopes a little high, but it's still been good. I'm still enjoying myself. I think it's time to get into Life in a Glasshouse. We've got 4.5 minutes to finish out the album. Let's see what it's like. It's like I can tell they're from the Kid A sessions, but they went further in to the IDM and like almost empty atmospheric electronic noises than I expected. Okay. Oh, this sounds like it could be on Hail to the Thief. It's got a different sound. Oh.
I'm in trouble with my only friend.
Wasn't expecting any brass. Smooth jazz. Beautiful. Leave it to them to completely shift me on the last song and just turn it in such a surprise direction.
Stand you a friend. but someone's
Even just switching from the brass to the woodwind completely changed it. Like, we were in, like, an early American jazz club, straight into, like, having an espresso in the streets of Paris or Italy.
We are hungry for lynching. That's a strange mistake to make. You should turn the other cheek.
Have Radiohead done a Bond song? I feel like they must have done a Bond song over the years, but this sounds like it could have been for one of the James Bond movies. I need an answer to that. This is so beautiful. Oh. They made a song called Spectre for Spectre, and it was rejected for being too dark and too melancholy. They went with Sam Smith instead? I'm getting goosebumps again. That soft clarinet was doing so much for me. That was beautiful. That was such a solid way to end this. It's still like, I stand by what I was saying before. There is not so much of a flow through the album like their mainline albums have. But that's fine. That's on me for coming in with too high of expectations. I should look at this in a way as like, I still enjoyed every single piece of this. There wasn't anything that I can't go back to or don't want to go back to at some point. The weirdest one was the Revolving Doors one, and that's probably just going to be 4 album plays for me. But I still think every single song had its merits. And I'm just so happy to end it that way. That was such a pretty way to end the album and end that song. Yeah, I want to say, like, I'm sorry there's been a huge delay in videos, and I'm sorry that I haven't gotten to some of the awesome recommendations that you guys have left. I do appreciate it. I have them written down in my journal that's over there, and I'm not going to go grab right now. But I have at least 6 artists and or albums that I'm taking down from recommendations right now that I really do want to check out, as well as, like I said at the start, all the other projects from Radiohead that I think I need to listen to. I didn't mention Pablo Honey or the Bends for ones that I want to add to that list, but I probably should get them in there somewhere. I don't think I'm gonna love Pablo Honey too much. I think that's, from what I do know of it, it is their more just rock generic sound, and there's still good songs from it. I know, like, I do enjoy Creep. I've definitely listened to it many times over the years, but it's not the Radiohead that I have grown to love in the past 6 months or so. Without a doubt, I should and I will record a full reaction to both the Bends and Pablo Honey. I just don't think they're at the top of my priority list. The Bends would be higher if I had heard less of it, but I know I've heard a good amount of that. It won't be a raw first reaction, but some of the songs will be, and most of the songs will at least not be fresh in my mind. But for now, I am happy I have Amnesiac done. That's another one. Damn, that's really cool looking. I don't know what that's from. But that's another one I've been really wanting to get to, just from the studio sessions that it was from. It wasn't exactly what I thought, but I'm happy that I've got that added to the list now, and that unlocks some more songs for me. Yeah, we'll get to that. We've done OK Computer, Kid A, Amnesiac, Hail to the Thief, In Rainbows. I definitely want to do disc 2. You guys should tell me if... Where is it? Where's Man of War from? Because that's one I do know that I feel like is from one of these albums. Okay, so it's on what is inherently the OK Computer Disc 2 from the OK Not OK? I don't know. If any of you know any more about that, let me know, but I will probably check out this one as well, because I love Man of War. I've heard of Palo Alto. I feel like that's been highly recommended. Pardon me. And I mean, I love OK Computer to begin with, and I don't have that one recorded. So maybe it would be worth just doing this full project. It's only an hour and a half. That gets a full remaster of OK Computer, as well as 11 bonus tracks. I think that definitely could be worth doing too. I think we're making good ground though. Like, I thought I had already gotten through so much of Radiohead's discography, and there's actually way more to it, and I'm sure there's plenty more that you guys will tell me about that I haven't heard yet. That's not, like, obvious like the albums here. We'll probably also get around to that last bit of the Kid Amnesia that I haven't heard. Tell me if it's worth it or not. I think to finish out, we should probably just check out this Bond track that was too depressing and too melancholy. I think that's a great way to end this. Little bonus Spectre at the end. So if you stuck around to this point, thank you very much. I really do appreciate it. I'm happy to be back recording. I hope to get more of these out soon. Please, more recommendations are welcome, even if it's going to take me a sec to get to them. Once I get a flow going, I'm going to try to do some more batch recordings. I might even have time to do 2 today. But yeah, if you're still here, I appreciate it a lot. This has been Rolla Reacts. Let's exit with Spectre.
Dispossessed, taken lost. My hunger burns, a bullet hole. Spectre of my mortal soul. These rumors and suspicion.
Feels like a very weird time signature. I can't follow it properly. Like, I was trying to count it out. I can't figure that out.
I can see it's when you put your lips to me. Future's trapped by the past. Spectre.
Yeah, that's that big band. I love Bond songs for always going big band or just super wide soundstage. Spectre. So cinematic. I haven't seen Spectre, but I can picture this in a Bond film for sure. It's unfortunate that they didn't include it. That was fantastic. That was a fun way to end it. If you are still here and got the bonus track in with me, thank you. Once again, this has been Rolla Reacts. Logan, it's been a pleasure. I appreciate it. Have a good one.